Buck v. Bell never got overturned, and New Mexico just launched an investigation that proves why that matters. March 1st, 2026. New Mexico just launched an investigation into forced sterilization of Native American women, and it all connects back to a Supreme Court case from 1927 that was never overturned. Buck v. Bell, May 2nd, 1927. The Supreme Court ruled 8-1 that states could forcibly sterilize people they deemed unfit to reproduce. Justice Oliver Wendell Holmes wrote 3 generations of imbeciles are enough. That case has never been explicitly overturned. It's still on the books. Here's why that matters right now. New Mexico is investigating the Indian Health Service for sterilizing Native American women in the 1970s without proper informed consent. A 1976 GAO audit found 3,406 cases between 1973 and 1976 alone. Women went in for routine procedures. They came out sterilized. Many didn't speak English. Many were coerced. Many had no idea what was happening. This wasn't 100 years ago. This was 50 years ago. And the legal framework that allowed it traces directly back to Buck v. Bell. California had a similar reckoning. Between 2006 and 2010, over 100 women in California prisons were unlawfully sterilized. The state launched a compensation program in 2021. Applications closed December 31st, 2023. Most claims were denied. Tennessee in 2017. White County Jail offered inmates sentence reductions if they agreed to vasectomies or birth control implants. 32 women, 38 men. The program was eventually halted as unconstitutional, but it happened. Here's the legal problem. Buck v. Bell established that the government can sterilize people under certain conditions. Later cases like Skinner v. Oklahoma in 1942 limited it, said you can't sterilize repeat felons as punishment. But the core holding of Buck v. Bell was never overturned. So there's no clear Supreme Court precedent saying forced sterilization violates your constitutional rights. Legal experts say if a case reached the Supreme Court today, they'd probably apply strict scrutiny. Procreation is a fundamental right, but probably isn't definitely. And without Buck v. Bell being explicitly overturned, that 1927 ruling still casts a shadow. New Mexico's investigation is happening because survivors came forward, because people demanded accountability, but the legal framework is still murky. Protections exist through Medicaid consent forms and federal public health laws, but they're fragmented, state by state, population by population. Buck v. Bell was based on lies. Carrie Buck wasn't intellectually disabled. Neither was her mother. Neither was her daughter, who made the honor roll before dying at age 8. But that case is still law, and its legacy is still being investigated in 2026. Comment if you think Buck v. Bell should be officially overturned. Follow for legal history that's still shaping today.